Man, I just got raped.
Alright, since there's a lot of highway noise, we're just going to close this up and there we go. Top-notch studio lighting. So, yeah, this is where we are currently at. This car would have actually probably been together by now. But let me go and explain how I got gypped and what's actually wrong with this motor that's sitting here right now. So, I was scrolling through Facebook a couple weeks ago. Saw a Crown Vic motor, this, for sale. 70,000 miles on it out of 2011. And the picture on Facebook, the motor looked brand new, like damn near brand new. So I'm like, you know what? And he wanted $1,000 for it. Well, first he wanted $1,200. I got him down to $1,000, which is still a lot for a 2-valve. But I was just sitting there thinking, how many semi-low mileage 2-valves am I going to find out there that's guaranteed to run and that looks actually clean? So you know what? I spent $1,000 on it. Went out there. The thing is, this is not the motor that was even in the picture of the ad. Because as soon as I got to the daylight, I saw this motor was a lot more dirtier than the one that was in the picture of the ad. This one had paint splattered on the valve covers, even on the timing cover. Yep, right there on the timing cover. But I'm like, all right, I noticed that after like a day later after looking at the daylight. But I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. It's still probably a 70,000 mile motor. This is probably really dirty. And it is an older motor from 2011, so of course it'll be a little bit dirty. One thing we did notice when we first got there to pick up the motor, that the valve cover was cracked. We did see that, but I'm not going to say his name yet because there's going to be a whole court thing going on. Yes, I'm taking him to court. I'll get to that here in a second. But he mentioned that the valve cover was cracked, that he cracked it in the barn that he was in. I'm like, okay, so I need to swap the valve covers anyways because the Crown Vic valve covers are different. I have to reuse my valve covers. Okay, no big deal. Mine's red, and I don't really feel like painting another set anyways. So, yes, I waited until 2 weeks to start taking this motor apart. The reason I waited 2 weeks is because my dog had to go to the vet numerous times. I was focused on more stuff than just this motor. So, the same night I bought this motor, took it straight to the garage here. As you can tell, no way water can get in here. No way. But either way, so I took it apart, took the valve covers off. Everything looked good with the valve covers off. Took the intake off and noticed the cylinders were full of water. So this dude failed to tell me he left this thing actually set outside. The water did not get in there because of me. I took this thing straight from his place, straight to here in weather controlled environment. He was trying to tell me after I called him out in the water that I left it outside, that it never had any issues. When he had it, he saw it run. Well, after scrolling through his Facebook, you know, you could see that there's never a Crown Vic on there. And I actually found on his TikTok, this motor is on the back of a rollback with a whole bunch of other motors. So this dude never had a Crown Vic, I don't think. I'm pretty sure he never had a Crown Vic. I'm pretty sure he just bought this motor or picked it up from a junk place. But either way, this thing is this thing is waterlogged. The cylinder walls are rusted. The valves are rusted. He was trying to tell me to freaking suck out the water with a shop vac and just clean it out. I sucked out the water, and I got pictures beforehand, by the way, of the water in it. But I sucked it out to see what it looked like. Maybe it is salvageable, but man, I'm not going to trust putting this thing together. He said freaking flush it with oil and diesel. I'm like, no, nah, that's not going to work. I'm not going to spend all that time tearing this out, putting that one in, just for that one to give me futures later on, if not right away. I mean, we tried turning the crank on it, and it was hard to crank. I mean, I'm telling you, this motor was rusted. And the dude tried telling me that rust can develop in 48 hours. I'm like, okay, that may be true, but not that much rust. And that's pretty bad rust. That looks like it's been rusted for at least 2 weeks before I had it. But either way, the dude refused to make it right. He tried saying it was sold as is, and I called him out in the picture of it not being the same picture as on the ad. and he said, dude, read the description. It says that it's not the actual motor in the picture that I'm selling. Well, right after he said that, he removed the ad completely from Marketplace. Not just sold, he removed it completely. But good thing is, I have a screenshot of the original post before it was even marked as sold, before I even bought it. Now I have a picture of the description where it says, good running, ready to drop in motor. All that good stuff, and it's not good, it's not ready to drop in. This thing needs a full rebuild before you can even use it, and a rebuild is going to cost a little bit more than $1,000, I think. So yes, I filed a claim and he got served, and I don't know when the court date's going to be, but yeah, so this is why Reaper is not running yet. My birthday was literally a few days ago. As I'm recording this, is March 15th. My birthday is March 12th. And if this motor was not full of water, I didn't get screwed, this car would have been on the road by now, before my birthday. My goal is to get this car on the road before my birthday so I could drive it on my birthday. But what's his name? I'm not going to say his name yet. That's going to be anonymous for now. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for bending me over without Vaseline, because that hurted. But yeah, guys, that's why I haven't been uploading for the past like week or two. I've been trying to figure this out, plus my dog, plus trying to find another 2-valve while being mostly broke. Man, I can't win, guys. I mean, this is just my pure luck. My pure luck. What are you gonna do? So yeah, there's a whole core thing that's going to happen. I'm actually talking to a guy with another 2-valve that is a lot cheaper, that only needs a timing chain replaced. He can guarantee that the valves are good. I'm actually going to look over this motor before I even buy it. I think if I go for this one, I'm still debating if I even want to do timing. I still might find something else, but this one's on the list. So if I do go for this one, I'm going to take the valve covers off, the intake off. I'm going to freaking look at the valves, make sure everything's a-okay, take a borescope to it. Then I'll buy it, as long as everything checks out and it's just a timing chain. Actually, this thing does not look like a good running to go motor. It's got, I don't know if you can really see the valves, but they're rusted. This thing was full of water. I mean, as the little bit that we could crank it, water would like spew out of the spark plug holes. We took the spark plugs out. The cylinder walls were full of water. I ain't putting this thing in my car, not unless it's fully rebuilt. I don't really have the time to rebuild it. But yeah, guys, I know I didn't update you guys for the longest. I'm sorry, it's been like a week or two since I uploaded. I was going to have a big video here soon of the car being back, but I got screwed by someone that's, I don't know, I just can't stand people that do this scummy stuff. It just literally irritates me. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves. But either way, I figured I'd give you guys an update video. So I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. So yeah, I will be making more update videos. As soon as I get another motor, I will make a video, I promise. I've been slacking, I know. Once Reaper's back, I promise I'll upload more. This car is literally the main star of the show. I've said this numerous times. And yeah, so it's kind of hard to make content without it. I've been struggling. But alrighty, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. And wish me luck. Oh my god.